Welcome to my new video. My new video is about preparing your own tax return by yourself. My name is Martin Müller. I'm a tax advisor for more than 15 years here in Berlin capital. The first thing you have to do is go into the Elster online website and do the registration. After you registered, you get a certificate from the tax office, and we put it here, and now I enter my password and log in. After logging in, we are here on the dashboard and we go to Formulare, Einkommensteuer and Einkommensteuererklärung. Now we have to choose the year, what is the tax return about, and then we need to fill out our tax identification number. If you don't have any tax identification number yet, you register for a new one. Let's say you live in Berlin and your tax office is in Mitte Tiergarten. So now we are here and we have to choose all needed attachments about the necessary stuff related to our income. Let's say we are not married and we are an employee, or we were an employee, and we had some insurance expenses last year. So we need the main form, we also need Anlage N, and we need Anlage Vorsorgeaufwand. If you are married, you also need to choose all the needed attachments for your wife. When you are a freelancer, you also need the Anlage S. If you are a business owner, you need the Anlage G. Then you click here, Einkommensteuererklärung, and we don't send any documents to the tax office. This is not necessary anymore. If they want something from you, if they want some more information or some documents, they will tell it to you after submitting your tax declaration. So now we are in the main area. We need to give our main information like name, first name, date of birth, and address. Zip code, and city. Profession as well. And yeah, I'm not married, and if you were married, you have to record here the date of your marriage. I'm not a member of any confession, that's why I record nicht kirchensteuerpflichtig, and I go on. This is the place for the information of your wife, because I'm not married. In that example, I don't need to fill it out. Here we have to record the bank information like IBAN, BIC, and the name of your bank, because I don't want to give you my bank account details. I tell the tax office that I don't have any bank account. The bank account information is quite important, because if you expect a refund, they need to know how or where they should transfer the refund. If you have something different, that who should get your Steuerbescheid, for example your tax advisor or friend because you're on vacation, you can fill out or record here those information. So then we are already done with the main form, and we go to Anlage N, where we give the tax office all our information about our income as employee. First, we need to record the ITIN. The ITIN you find on Lohnsteuerbescheinigung. The Lohnsteuerbescheinigung is a certificate you get after a year from your company. In my case, it is MRTN 74C27B. Confirm that, and then we go to the next page. Steuerklasse, I'm not married, that's why I have the 1. My salary last year was 60,000 euros, for example, and the income tax I paid in front was 30,000 euros, and the Solidaritätszuschlag, for example, was 2,800. Confirm. Calculate. Yeah, that's all we have to record here. If you got, for example, unemployment benefits or health insurance benefits, you have to record that here. Let's say you were unemployed for a month, Arbeitslosengeld, and you got 3,000. Confirm, calculate, and the tax office also want to know which time you didn't work. Let's say you didn't work in January last year. Confirm, and yeah, that's all. Then we come to the place where you can record all your income-related expenses, such as expenses for private or public transportation, under number 9, number 10, expenses to associations related with your income, or number 11, expenses for stuff, for example, computer or desk, or something different. 12 is the place where we can record the expenses for home office. 13, advanced education expenses, and another expenses here under number 14. So, okay, so let's say we worked in Potsdam last year from the 1st of February up to the 31st of December. We worked 5 days a week, and we had 24 days for vacation. Because we were unemployed in January, we only worked 210 days, and we haven't been sick. You know, when you were sick, you have to record here the days where you worked. Let's say 25 kilometers, and I went by my own car 25 kilometers every day. So I guess that's all. Okay, no. See everything. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's quite good. I am not a member of any association related to my profession, but I had some stuff, for example, Schreibwaren, I needed a new pen or some papers or anything else. For example, 50 euros. So calculate. I did not have a home office, but I went to advanced education. And I took part on a seminar on the 30th of October for about 500 euros. Calculate. Maybe, I'm sure you have a bank account and the tax office accepts Kontoführungsgebühren, expenses for bank account management, they accept 16 euros. Let's say you had been looking for a new job and you had related expenses, for example, 5 Bewerbungen, 20 euros, it is 100. And you had some moving expenses because you came from Stuttgart to Berlin. Maybe the transportation costs were 500 euros. Okay. Oh, where are my Bewerbungskosten? 5 Bewerbungen, 20 euro, 100. Confirm and Kontoführung pauschal 16 euro. Okay, calculate 616 euros of expenses. Yeah, I guess this is what the most people usually have as expenses. So we can go to Anlage Vorsorgeaufwand and we record here our expenses for retirement. We get the information from Lohnsteuerbescheinigung at under number 23. Let's say you paid 2,000 last year and your company also paid 2,000. It's always the same amount. You need to know that. Okay, here you choose yes, and we go to the next page where we have to record the expenses for our health insurance, and you find the information also under number 24 at Lohnsteuerbescheinigung. Okay, it's a little bit more expensive generally, and that's why I record here 4,000. Okay, and for Pflegeversicherung I also paid 200. So if you have a private health insurance, you should record the amount here. Maybe you have an additional private health insurance for 600, so record it here, and for Pflegeversicherung 50. If you have a foreign country's health insurance, you should record it here under number 5. I guess it's not very difficult. Okay, so if you have some more payments to insurances, you should record that here. For example, let me check it. For Berufsunfähigkeitsversicherung, for example, you should write down the name of the insurance. And for example, you paid for Berufsunfähigkeit 400. Confirm and calculate. Then Haftpflichtversicherung or Unfallversicherung, or yeah, that's it actually. Okay. Haftpflichtversicherung generally is quite cheap. Let's say it's at Allianz 120, and you have a Unfallversicherung at Allianz Unfallversicherung, and for example 200. So we can calculate it. Okay, I guess that's already it. Okay, so we can go to the next page, but we don't need it. So we will check if everything is all right. And if you have these green buttons, actually everything is great, but let's check it. Here we go. There are no mistakes in your tax return. Calculate your tax when the tax office says yes, everything is fine. Here are your information or your data which you send to the tax office, and this light button is the tax calculation. Just push it, and then opens a PDF file, and we can see what hopefully will confirm the tax office. In our case, we expect a refund of about 289 euros and 53 cents. So, if you have furthermore questions, please write your questions down under the video, and I will answer the questions. And if you like this video, I would be happy when you give me a like. So thank you very much for your attention, and I hope to see you soon again in my next video again. Bye bye, Martin.